Hey all, Binks here, and today we have a brand new season pass card. It's M.O.D.O.K, a 5 energy 8 power card with on reveal discard your hand. So a very powerful discard tool that just discards more cards than we've ever seen before. The max was always Hellcow that could discard 2 cards, but this just says you could have 7 cards in your hand. They are all gone. Really interesting deck. I'm really excited to do some ideas with Hela because I think that this makes Hela a lot more consistent and stronger. I think that this can definitely fit into like the Apocalypse Dracula type shell, but I wanted to take it in a different direction and kind of make a tempo M.O.D.O.K type build. So with this deck, what we're aiming to do is just get really powerful Morbius effect. So the ideal line would be to play Morbius on 2. We're going to copy that with Mystique on 3. We have another very powerful ongoing effect in Strong Guy that is almost always going to hit as long as we have M.O.D.O.K because it's going to clear out our whole hand. We would then play M.O.D.O.K on 5 to be able to discard our whole hand and then draw America Chavez on 6 to just have a big solid tempo play. America also gives us just consistency, getting these early draws. We do have some backup plans here. We have Blade and Hellcow that can also replace your turn 5 play. We have Wolverine, which is just really good. You kind of want to just get it out of your hand, let it get discarded, land onto the board for 4 power with the M.O.D.O.K just to get you some additional tempo there. Sentinel's an interesting play in this deck, but it just kind of gives us an early card that we can keep playing down while still being able to have a full discard for our Morbius. And then we just had some power 3 drops to kind of fill out our curve in Green Goblin, Polaris, and Maximus. Now overall, outside of Zabu decks, I think that this deck did pretty well. It's just a solid tempo fighting deck. You can get a lot of just additional power through all of your different cards that you can play out. You get this huge burst with M.O.D.O.K. Against Zabu decks, it just doesn't really have the guns usually, especially to get Zabu down on 3. But I do think that, you know, after this round of nerfs, this could be something that you could play. Wouldn't necessarily recommend this for climbing, but definitely a fun, different way to play a tempo deck now that M.O.D.O.K is here. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not following and subscribing, make sure to subscribe down below for daily Marvel Snap content and catch you live here on YouTube or at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. Yeah, Zabu, Darkhawk, Mystique, pretty hard to beat. Pretty hard to beat. Okay. I think we can hold. The Polaris out next turn. Oh, I think we have the Morbius actually. And Morbius feels really bad if we don't get it on 2. It's tough. Brood, Washington DC, pretty solid play. Strong rocks like a madman. Do we risk the Blade for the M.O.D.O.K? I don't think so. Zabu. We got a Zabu Surfer deck. Let's go. Love to see it. Okay, we got to decide where they might play. I have the feeling they're just going to like Spider-Man. They're going to do the Spider-Man Absman thing. At which point we just have to try and maybe win left by all means possible. They went all in. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Love that. Love that. I think we're best served here, even though it's a little bit scary with Brood if they surf. There's not too much they can do. What's our Darkhawk at? Darkhawk is at 17. We actually lose to a Darkhawk left. Okay, very nice. You have a degree in Latin? No, no, plural. Was that my Mystique? You're literally a piece. Wait, did they change this? This has changed, right? This didn't used to happen. Morbius in your hand keeps track of the discards? This is new, correct? Can anyone confirm? Because I've never seen this happen before. There's enough to get the bundle just to get it for our boy Kip with the great content. Yo, thank you so much, man. I super appreciate that. Been that way for the last month. Oh, okay, I haven't played Morbius in a while. That's good. I like that quality of life change, because that was really weird that happened with Null. That was really weird with Null for a while. When Null first happened, it was the first card that did that. Maybe they did it. I really don't want to buy the bundle right now because of the pricing. I mean, I guess I don't know. They gave me money to buy it. All right, well, we'll grab it. We'll grab the bundle for the fans. We have Morb. Probably should have just played out Morb. I definitely don't want to play Sauron. Morb Mirror. They got a Mystique. Doctor Strange. And Morbius just took a world tour, dude. YOLO Sauron? Yeah, just turn off my best card in my deck, for sure. But for general people shouldn't support the game. Why wouldn't you you want to support the game? I totally disagree with you. I think that if it's a game that you like, you should absolutely support it. I don't think that you should blanket statement say that people shouldn't support the game just because monetarily it's not something that you can afford. Anyone can do whatever they want with their own money. Problem is we can't win a second lane. They just M.O.D.O.K here left. We're in a lot of trouble. Actually, wait, no. If we M.O.D.O.K left, we should be fine because we had the Morbius, right? We're getting a bunch left and a bunch right. I actually think we're totally fine here. If they just, yeah, even just Chavez, dude, we still beat that. Jean. Their M.O.D.O.K is gone and they discard it. Oh, get wrecked. M.O.D.O.K's a cool card, man. Reached the point where watching Binks play is way more fun than playing the game itself. I appreciate that. I hope you do enjoy the game, though. I know it can be hard sometimes. In certain metas, it can be very, very hard to enjoy this game. I used to be much more resilient to that, but I feel like Surfer actually didn't even wear on me. Surfer was fun. I feel like Surfer had some really cool counterplay, but dude, Zabu is tough, man. Now that there's all these like super optimized Zabu decks out there, and like it feels like 80% of games when you're at my level, when you're like over 80, it feels like 80% of games are Zabu decks. And like usually I would like call people and I'd be like, oh, there's no way 80% of games, because people were talking about leaders in 90% of decks, and like that was just not even true even when it was 4 power. I feel like leader was in like maybe half of decks. But right now, especially like the last few streams I've had, it feels like so many Zabu decks out there. Kind of love this play. I love this play. Actually, it might help them though, because I'm pretty sure they are a Galactus deck. We're gonna snap on them instead and not play that. Just play this instead. Are they not a Galactus deck? If this doesn't show that they're a Galactus deck, I'm gonna do that play next turn then. Okay, they're not a Galactus deck. We are gonna make this play then. This play is really strong. Probably just play out the blade here, right? I don't think there's any reason not to squeeze this blade in this turn. This is a very strong play. The problem here is that they can do some pass shenanigans, but if they do pass shenanigans, they're just going to lose anyway, so It doesn't matter all that much. Man, the Mystique here would have been pretty nice, but we can work without it. Don't know if maybe I want to give them cards at the very end of the game. How much power is this? Just 2? Let's just go here, and then we do like Maximus Sentinel to mess up their Dracula at the end. They could be considering doing this pass plan, which is kind of psycho, but I don't know, it might work. Maybe they can't 5 plus 6. They tie. They do pass, they'd exactly tie, but then we'd win in Mojo World, so they can't do that. I do like that idea, Night's Eye. I actually thought that that's how Daredevil worked, where if Daredevil, you can snap before hitting end turn, then the opponent has to choose to accept that snap or not. I think that that would be a cool way of adjusting the card. I think we have to play this here to try and win the Dracula lane. I don't think we care too much about winning left here. I still make them work for it though. I don't know if they'll stick through. I don't think they should. Yeah, GG's. I really like that Polaris play. I felt like that was nice. I feel like when they skip a turn, I much more expect Arrow She-Hulk than Infinite by like a factor of 10. Give him a chance to leave. Think they want to take it? Trying to bring the Infinite all the rank 60 names. Surprised they didn't take the opt-out clause to leave. Oh no. Yeah. Why are they playing Apocalypse and Hell on the same deck? It seems really weird. Actually, you never... Maybe they're playing like a deck that with multiple win cons. The only way I could really imagine this. This is enough to win right, so we'll just we'll aim to win right here. Thanks for thinning my hand. I might as well just full clear hand, like, who doesn't really matter all that much. If we're in for a penny, might as well be in for a pound. I was gonna discard that card anyway, so fine by me, bruv. Yeah, that was that dude straight up wasn't having a good time. They were just trying their best to fight back there. I think they probably should have just retreated. If it had, I don't think it necessarily needs a nerf, just because the card's like good. They discarded their swarm. They probably wanted to do that. World ship. What a rarity. What an absolute treat. Maybe just go more of Mystique into getting M.O.D.O.K eventually. Maybe we shouldn't have snapped. This would be a fun game to let him play. Your rank dropped by 60 after the update? That's not true. That is incorrect. Mine's pretty tight though. I'm kind of scared because I think that this is a bot. I'm kind of scared to play this Green Goblin. Let's see if I'm justified in this. Let's see if I should have played the Green Goblin here. See, I can't play the M.O.D.O.K into the Wolverine because the Wolverine would freak out and not know where to go. This might crash my game though. I actually don't know how this works. We have initiative, so we'll just get murdered by Sean if they do it. Go ahead, do it. I dare you. Nice. M.O.D.O.K is so good at making 10 power cards. It's like one of his best things. All right, we have Morbius Mystique. We can snap on Morbius Mystique. It's pretty much our best play line that we could possibly get. Let's see if we don't draw M.O.D.O.K again. Yeah, look at that. We did get M.O.D.O.K. Oh, we can't play cards. Okay, so we'll just go middle and right with Mystique Morbius. And then kind of expand on it from there. Scorpion incredibly rude. What is going on with my fucking mouse, dude? We might just double up here. And just say we win this. I think just doubling up here is going to be our best play, and then maybe like M.O.D.O.K Chavez left. Lockjaw on Shuri's Lab is very weird. That's a very weird play. I don't know why you would ever, pretty much ever do that. Dude, my mouse is, it's pissing me off, dude. Can you please stop skipping? It's like getting worse. I have to try recharging it again. Okay, what do we do here? Do we ever blade? The blade seems really, really tough. I don't think we can blade because we want to win this Morbius lane 100% of the time. We could just go here. Okay, they are getting out left, which is a bit scary. If this is something huge, we probably just lose. Sunspot is not scary at all. Okay, love that. Really confident with my snap. We only have one card to try and beat his middle. Alright. Now we just try and win right. I don't think there's anything they can do to beat us. Very confident in the snap. Why not right? They could have played two cards there. If there was ever a time where you fill a lane, that's usually it. Let's go here. Not even Blue Marvel helps them. They don't have any way to get extra Blue Marvels. Very confident. It's a bot based off the Jubilee. No, this isn't a bot. It's not a that doesn't signify that it's a bot at all. Just because it's inked. Watch me claw. Don't say stuff like that. We also win if it's claw, so it's fine. I don't think this is a bot. I think they're just trying to figure out any way that they might be able to win with like some... I guess I can't arrow anymore. I was thinking maybe some arrow combo or something. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.